Hello and welcome back to the show. Let's talk now about results from the past weekend. There was a big tournament over in Thailand, which is called Thaiger Uppercut. Get it?
Thaiger Uppercut, yes.
Genius. And it had some big tournaments, you know? Some good games. Did you watch any of it?
I got to watch parts of it. I did not watch the top 8 or anything like that.
Okay,
so
I did.
Why is this not scrolling here? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, so this was a Capcom Premiere event.
Yeah, was it? I thought it was ranking.
Was it just a ranking event?
Can you check that? I think it's ranking.
Let's see here. As a stop that ranking event, you were right. Oh, wow, okay. I thought it was a Premiere because there was a lot of damn good players there.
There were.
Yeah, okay. So it was a ranking event. Let's go over the top 16, okay. So in 13th place was Fubarduck with Armika.
I can't believe it.
Doyu Xiaohai with Cammy. John Ding with Cammy. So I guess John Ding is playing this game now as well. Mago with Karen, I should say. 9th place was Echo Fox Momochi, Razor Sien, CAG Dogra, and Fight Club Ultra David with Cammy. I kept joking every time I saw it. I was like, oh, look, Ultra David.
UD!
Yeah, exactly. You went all the way there. You didn't tell me. Okay. Next up, in 7th place is RB Bonchan and Nasser Big Bird. Bonchan used Nash and Karen, and Big Bird used Rashid and Zeku. 5th place was Sephor with Balrog and Ghost K Brad with Cammy. 4th place, DNG Itabashi Zangief with Abigail. 3rd place, Aziz with Akuma and Colleen. And 2nd place was Hori Sako with Manat. 1st place, again, Echo Fox Tokido with Akuma.
Yeah, it was a really good top 8.
Do you want to know what the craziest stat was? Did you see the GTO Akira stat on Twitter that he posted up?
Maybe not.
That since the CPT has been created, that Tokido has only not made 4 top 8s in events that he's been into.
Just for throughout SF5?
Yeah, he's like 32 out of 36 or something stupid like that for getting the top 8s. Even I think maybe in Street Fighter 4, I'm not sure.
Oh, wow.
Because I guess 30 events would be probably since Street Fighter 5, yeah. But it's something dumb like that. And one of them was Evo where he got 9th place, in 2016, I think it was.
That's wild.
So Tokido was stupidly good, dude. People cannot underestimate how talented this guy is.
Crazy, man.
That's ridiculous, dude.
So he's pretty good still. It was super cool to see Sako up there.
Yeah, again, obviously I'm happy with watching Manat play.
Yeah, me too.
I think Manat's really interesting. And again, it's another one of those things. If you think she's so good, try her. And you'll find out that this is not easy. Then, of course, everyone's like, it's because, she's hidden behind execution stuff with the balls and everything like that. Have you seen the Javits tech on V-Trigger 2?
No.
There's some ridiculous stuff that he's finding with that, so I wouldn't discount it quite just yet.
Well, that's the main reason I'm not playing her. I feel like she's the best Dhalsim in the game and really fun. I just don't want to do the execution stuff. So, but I'm not going to complaining about that.
Right,
It's all good. Aziz from Kuwait. And I did the math a little bit. This is actually the closest major tournament to Kuwait.
Really?
Yeah. As opposed to going to... Well, maybe there's some European ones.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But, as opposed to going to the UK for the couple tournaments that are in Birmingham, for example, Thailand is closer. So, bummer. But, yeah.
Dang,
I think that's sick, though, that he did as well as he did.
Yeah.
Itazan beat K-Brad in the closest match. K-Brad definitely could have moved higher.
I need to watch that then, because like I said, I still don't understand the Cammy versus Abigail match. And I will correct myself. I kept saying at final round Verloren destroyed Storm Kubo. It wasn't Verloren, it was NL who destroyed him. So I just have to make sure I keep that there.
Big Bird tried to counterpick Itazan with Zeku to zone out with old Zeku, and that just did not work at all. Not a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
But yeah, it was a good top 8.
Okay,
cool. Good job, everybody.
Good stuff.
It is, I think, kind of a bummer that the way that ranking tournaments work, you just get so few points for...
Yeah, it's always a problem.
there's this amazing top 8, and even, as you said, all the way down to top 16, really good players at this tournament, not a lot of points handed out. So kind of a bummer on that. People want me to talk about Cyclops, the commentator.
Oh, yeah, Cyclops.
Hilarious. He definitely had some good lines.
Dude, the best... Juna, like the legit reaction that Juna had to the line when he was like, "Oh, he's coming! Come in me!"
Oh, I don't think I saw that.
You don't saw that one? He was like, "Come in me," and then it was like silence for 1 second, and then all of a sudden, what? he was like, "Wait, what?" And then he was like, "Oh, I mean, come to me. Like, dude, that.
Okay, I didn't see that.
Okay, Juno's reaction, because there was like silence for 1 second, and then all of a sudden you just hear Juno go, "What?" And then a laugh, and then he said something. Dude, like I actually cracked up out loud because it was just like it worked out so well. So.
All right, but I mean, he had some funny lines. Apparently, he's a Dota guy. I don't know, but he did good work. And to his credit, he said when he didn't know stuff, like
okay.
Like if you're coming into a new game. The worst thing to do is to pretend like you know all the things, because everybody knows immediately that you don't. So there were times when like Zeku popped up and he was like, "I'll be honest, I don't know that much about Zeku. I didn't think that I would see him, so I didn't like study it up."
Nice. Okay.
And Juno was like, "Yeah, well, that's pretty reasonable, but all right."
But, hey, look, I've barely studied up.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, Jesus, character's not there, dude. So. Now people are talking about getting him at Evo, and Seglia was like, "Hey, dude, like just apply."
Right.
There's no reason not to. So
he did a good job with the move names, that's for sure.
Yeah, but that's how you can tell that he's not standard fighting game commentator.
I don't know any move names.
Dude,
a flurry from Ricky.
Mike Z got on my case for calling things flipping and green blocking in Guilty Gear, and I was like, "Dude, when have I ever?" And he was like, "What about your FAQs?" I'm like, "That's a completely different thing.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be official there. I'm not going to call it up super in an FAQ or anything like that."
Spear flame.
Spiral kick, yeah, exactly. Which one was Parabellum on fire? Was that Yoga Flame or something?
I don't know.
Which one the hell is Parabellum on fire?
Colleen has Parabellum, but I don't know what happened with it being on fire.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was funny. Definitely, that's just EX Parabellum. Okay.
Okay.
All right, well, that wasn't the only tournament. There was also a Tekkenary.
Yes. Let's see here. Oops.
Tekken 7.
Tekken 7. So 7th place was UIU Kurans with Devil Jin, as well as VS AMG FV Meat with Dragunov and Fang. 5th place, Kakoma with Kazumi, Noctis, and Oh, he plays some Noctis. Okay. 5th place was also Love Neat with Jack 7 and Josie. I feel like I could do like a rap here with Love Neat and Meat, right? Like I just feel like there's the automatic rhyme built in there.
Okay.
4th place was Fersen Low High with Shaheen, Lars, and Dragunov. 3rd place, UIU Jian Ding with Eddie, Lucky Chloe. 2nd place, ROX Dragon Knee with Kazuya Paul. Of course, Knee just won final round. Right. But 1st place was VS AMG FV Book with Jin.
Wow.
I'm not familiar with Book.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know much about him. So.
But apparently Kakoma beat Kudans with Noctis. That's pretty sick.
You need to copy that link so you can watch that later.
Okay, will do.
He's from Thailand, huh? Okay.
Dang, all right.
Good stuff.
Shout out to that's awesome then.
Yeah. Okay.
There was also Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ball. Now, this is cool part because between the results of Dragon Ball, I think it's like Blaze Blue, a whole bunch of different games. I saw Cien talk about this player, but we'll get to that when we get to the top 2 then. Yep. So Dragon Ball was here. 7th place was Nasser Big Bird with Blue Vegeta, Gotenks, and Vegeta. Also first in Horse Mask with A16, Beerus, and Goku Black. 5th place was Momochi, Fox Momochi with Grohan, A16, and Goku Black, as well as Xiaohai, Kwamba Doyu Xiaohai. I didn't know he was playing the game with Grohan, Android 16, and Cell. That seems about right for Xiaohai. 4th place was GGVN, Isu Cubu.
Ice Cube.
With Ice Cube. Okay, got it. Yeah. With Blue Goku, and Tien. Yeah,
Tien, your boy.
I'm telling you right now, he's got to make top 8, and he's got to kill someone with Chaozu.
Yeah.
because I need the audience just to scream. I mean, like, it's going to be easy to get everyone to scream with Cell's intro. Yeah. But, like, to get everyone yelling Chaozu in a stadium,
It would be pretty cool.
Third place is Nikki E with Adult Gohan, Cell, and Vegeta. Second place was Seo with Grohan, Goku Black, and Android 16. First place, CAG Dogura with Kid Buu, Cell, and Vegeta.
Dogura, I think, had to make it back through losers. Can you pick on the...
Yeah,
I watched it. I don't know why. I don't remember for sure. But
Yep, he did.
He did.
3-0-3-0 over
it was a blow
Seo.
once he got there. But it was really cool because winners finals was Seo with 2 Southeast Asian players, basically. Seo from Singapore and Nikki E from Thailand.
Yeah, and the cool thing about that is Seo also won Guilty Gear, and he won Blaze Blue as well. And, you know, you could see Sien when he was tweeting him, he was just like, oh, this guy needs to get sponsored. I'm so happy for him. So apparently he's just been a player who's been doing well there for a very long time. And so it's cool to see that kind of success that he's having here. So
Sien said that Seo basically beats Sien in everything but Street Fighter. And Sien plays other stuff too. Right. So, you know, that's impressive.
Okay.
Horse Mask, first on Horse Mask. Horse Mask is the guy who runs Fursan. He's like the team owner.
Okay.
So pretty sick that like a team owner actually got top 8 in a tournament because that never happens.
Yeah, no, that is pretty cool.
I think that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
From the UAE.
I'll just go through some quick stuff here. Third place in King of Fighters 14 was AG Kentut Birdahawk.
Yep, you got it.
I'm just trying to figure out what that might actually mean. You know,
Could be Thai,
or something like that. I don't know. That's true. With Damon Clark Iori as well as Verse Clark Iori. Second place was Kamba Doyu Dako with Kula, Kyo, and Iori. And first place was Kamba Doyu Shaohai with Benimaru Luang Iori. Robert Benimaru Iori, Kula Benimaru Iori, because he just pretty much could play anyone. Marvel vs. Capcom. Oh, he won that too. Okay, so fourth place was Sun Goki with Space Dormammu, with Space Dorm Ultron. Third was Ball Cross Za, maybe Ball X ZA, Space Dante Venom. Second place VGD with Power Haggis Gamora, Soul Hagger Thanos, and Soul Hagger Dante.
All right, let's go.
I was about to say you approve of that one for sure. And then first place Seo, Space Zero Dante, and Reality Ultron Dante.
All right, Team Boring guys.
Yeah, and Guilty Gear Rev 2. I'm not debating that.
Nah, it's cool.
And he's a Johnny player. Okay, I like this guy a lot now.
You're a big fan now.
Fourth place Jimmy 4-1 with Sin Kisk. Third place Reza with Kai Kisk. Second place GVN Ice Cube with May, Kai Kisk, and Faust. And first place Seo with Johnny.
Sick.
Then Blaze Blue, fourth place Foluna with Lychee, third place Reza with Jin, second place GGVN Ice Cube with Asriel and Tsubaki. So he lost to Seo in 2.
Ice Cube had a good weekend too.
And Seo in first place with Embryo Storage S. So there you go.
Cool, man. You brought up Xiaohai in Dragon Ball, and he definitely doesn't know the game that well. He's just a super good player.
Really?
And got top 8. Like you could see, there were times when he just didn't know what the combos were. Like he didn't know what his conversion was. There were times when he like didn't seem to know what the opponent's options were. So he just made top 8 because he's super sick at fighting games. You could definitely tell.
Yeah, Xiaohai is kind of good, God. So, but yeah, good stuff to Seo. I hope we see more of him traveling to a bunch of events. I know this upcoming weekend is like Anime Ascension and stuff like that. I'm probably not going to make those, but you know, we'll see.
It'd be very cool to see more.
Let's get like a one of those like not our Street Fighter, but maybe our Salty like sponsoring him out or something like that.
That'd be cool.
to see Otaku or something like that. I think it would be kind of cool.
Agreed, man. So, all right. That was it for Thaiger Uppercut?
Yep, that was Thaiger Uppercut. We definitely have a couple more events here.
Okay. I have the results from the Free Play Arcade 2018 Super Turbo Spring Series.
Okay. Go. Yes. So basically, there's a venue in San Antonio that I know like a bunch of guys went to, and they're like, this is amazing. And then they were going to run a big major Super Turbo tournament over there. And this was it this weekend. And a bunch of people went, including players from Japan. Right. It's like Matsun was out there and everything. So there you go. So you have results for that?
I do, but I don't know what all the words are because some of it's in Japanese.
Okay.
Tied for 7th place was somebody from Japan and Technical Monkey.
The guy from Japan, someone mentioned, I think was a Vega player.
Okay.
It was a Vega player, yeah.
5th places were...
That's Matsun.
Yeah, I got that one. And Tomo.
Oh, okay. Who's technically from Japan, but he's honorary U.S. right now.
Right. 4th, Ultra Combo.
Nice. Good job to him, dude. He's
pretty
so
sick.
good at this game now.
Third was Yaya, Japan.
Okay.
That's awesome. Second place, Afro Legends.
Afro Legends, baby.
Number 2. First place.
Damn, okay. Is anybody in the chat?
I would say Oto-chan.
Was that Oto-chan? Oh, can you read it a little bit?
I'm not confident in it, but I believe Oto-chan.
That sounds about right.
I'm pretty sure that's him right there.
Okay.
Right? It's like literally the guy.
Yeah, so. Silent Scope, who was there helping run the event and everything, said it was Oto-chan.
All right.
There you go. There's a top 8 that I need to go watch in there as well because great players, obviously.
Yeah, that's a crazy lineup.
Murasaki Vega, that's who it is.
Thank you.
In 7th place. So shout outs to Silent Scope. Like I said, he was there helping do a lot of the work there, I'm pretty sure. So, but yeah, good stuff.
That's awesome.
So exciting. Those guys, I mean, including, Eugene, Tanya, and Steve, all those guys doing some great stuff for Super Turbo still.
Very
and
impressive.
Matsun flying all the way out there and everything like that. So
super cool.
Really cool. Yeah.
Shout outs to all you guys. Mm-hmm. Doing good work.
Do I have anything
important work
else here?
Are there VODs? I watched a little bit of it, so it was on something, but Soundscope, do you have the stream? Any info on that?
Yeah, we'll give him 30 seconds because that's the way it works. Also, in Japan, there was a Tekken event as well, which I believe was, there was being held the 5th iteration of the semi-annual 3v3 team tournament. The Kellot Cup was with nearly 100 different squads participating.
Wow.
Notably, the Yamasa trio of Nobi, Take, and Yu were split up among 3 different teams, adding another interesting wrinkle. I wonder if they forced them to do that or they just decided to do that for fun. So Silent Scope says it will be on YouTube. It's on the archives right now.
Yeah,
so.
but what's the stream/YouTube link? Like, what's the URL? That was my question. Come on.
Okay, hang on a second. Let's do it right here. Did you just do an over-exaggerated noise? Okay, cool. But obviously, single elimination as their four places with in 5th place. Flying Knee with MHW. I guess that's the team name with Mamoru Chien with Lily, Nashimeru Chien with Lily, and 12 Raku with Katarina. 5th place also. You know what? I'm starting at 3rd place.
Impossible.
I'm just kidding. 3rd place was Team TBS with Tamachi and Xiaoyu, Bupo with Paul, and Toraken with Panda. 3rd place was Chihiro Special Forces with Yamasa Nobi. So Nobi's team got 3rd place with Dragunov, Nishi Feng, as well as Kagemaru Josie. 2nd place was Pikohan Lee, Pikohan with Lee, Airu with Dragunov, and Kutan with Lily. And 1st place was Next Time I Won't Cry with Cool As Games, Noroma, Jack 7, Yamasa Take with Kazumi, and Butts with Huarong. But one T. It's Butts.
Only Butts.
Yeah, well, like as an interjection kind of thing.
Yeah,
so.
well, I'll allow it. Oh, did I get apple on my mustache? The Twitch stream for previously mentioned Super Turbo is twitch.tv/freeplayarcade.
Freeplay Arcade.
So check out the archives there.
Okay, cool. There you go. That's all I have for events.
Cool.
Upcoming events this weekend is going to be another premiere event, NCR.
Man, the brackets. Incredible.
2 years ago, they had the death bracket, which was super entertaining, right? Was it last year? I think it was 2 years ago.
I think it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. This year, everything is a death bracket, dude. It's gotten to that point right now where Street Fighter V is just only being played by mostly the professionals, and so like the brackets are just ridiculous right now.
I do think there's a little bit of NCR factor in there. Not the most attended tournament in the world.
Yeah, okay. Could be true. But like it's really interesting because it kind of brought up a conversation. Visant was kind of mentioning this. He was like, "Where's all the pot monsters?" And I think that we really need to do a better job, like helping people, encouraging them to show up by doing more things for them, right? So like West Coast Warzone had the 0-2 tournament.
Right, that was awesome.
Dude, I was thinking that anyone who goes 0-2 should get a bracelet that says I went 0-2. Like, I think that would be funny. Like, I went 0-2 at NorCal Regionals. I think that would be kind of funny.
You don't think that'd be like a kind of...
Dude, a lot of people responded to the tweet. They're like, dude, I would rock that free,
okay,
right?
Enough.
And then I was even joking, like, you should have, like, casual stations, and anyone who has that bracelet gets to cut, like, the line and go into there.
That's funny.
Like, you know, have stations made for them.
That's a funny idea.
You know,
all right.
Some people were saying that there was a tournament in Spain that everyone that went 0-2 that took place in a restaurant/bar, they got a free drink.
Okay.
It's kind of like I think they called it the something 0-2. I forgot what it was.
Okay.
But like,
so the real losers went 1-2.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, I think that would actually be kind of cool. I think that would be kind of cool to like.
Yeah, there should be more.
Right, because and again, the way I said it on Twitter is this is not like a honorable mention coddling kind of thing, like make you feel better. It's just these guys paid to travel here to go to this event. They paid entry fee and everything like that. It's not wrong to make sure that they have a good time.
I'm with you, man.
So,
I mean, in particular, I like the 0-2 tournament because it gives more experience, and it's and then you can walk away from it saying that you didn't go 0-2 twice. Some people, anyway. Some people go 0-4, which maybe has an extra little feeling to it, but for most people, I think that's pretty sick. I think that's pretty. Yeah, if you lost the first match, would you just throw the second one to get your free drink? Hey, that's your choice. Right. Your choice.
Oh man, I think that was funny.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's this weekend. NCR is this weekend. Also, Anime Ascension is this weekend. So NorCal, SoCal, Anime Ascension. They're going to have Unio, Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue, as well as Dragon Ball as well. So a lot of events going on there. So there it is.
An 0-4 tourney. Wow, you just go down the line.
Just keep doing it.
Ultimately, somebody loses just every single. They lose 100 times.
Who is the worst player? Right? Just keep having it until there's 2 guys left, and you'll have that guy who's like 0-64.
Yeah. Oh, that's very funny. That's right. There's also going to be Bum's Birthday Bash.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Which is going to have, I think, Sonic Fox versus Apology Man.
That's right. Okay. Yeah,
so Apology Man chose to not go to NCR, which is where he's from. Not go to Anime Ascension, which kind of makes sense.
Right.
But instead to go to
Bum's Birthday Bash.
I mean, like, will something else go? Is he just in New York? For whatever, is he just there? I don't know what the story behind that is, but he's going all the way to New York to play against Sonic Fox, which is going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, because a lot of those NorCal guys are really strong at the game, but I feel like they haven't traveled as much outside of just coming to SoCal or Central California for the SoCal standoff. So I would love to see guys like him and Dacid Bro and Mike Muscles Murphy and all those guys start traveling and seeing what happens.
I'm with you. By the way, Curly points out that that the death bracket has been there the last couple of years, but when it was like the crazy one was the first one, then the second time, and this time too, it's still there. Nobody joins the death bracket because they think it's going to be the craziest bracket.
Right. And so the death bracket actually last year turned out to be pretty easy.
Yeah. But does the death bracket, does that just get you into another pool, like into just a main pool, or is it its own?
It's the own pool.
That's I feel like that's an oversight.
It's its own pool, but the thing is, it has no cap, right? So I think Chris T made it out last year of that.
But if it's the easiest one, because the other ones are wild.
Right
dude.
Now
There's
it is.
wild.
Yeah.
There's like legit 5 people who could make top 8 in one pool. Like there's some crazy stuff out there.
Well, K7X also mentions that apparently Virtua Fighter 5v5 Beat Tribe Cup is the 1st of April, Saturday for West Coast.
Wow.
With 500 plus entrants streamed on Game Newton.
Wow.
So there you go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. I would definitely be curious to check that out. So. Okay.
Yeah, Chris T won Deathpool at
Romance
Capcom
won
Cup.
It last year. Oh, he won the Deathpool at Capcom Cup. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but again, don't you think the death bracket should just be like a funnel into another pool? And like that's a penalty.
Yeah, that kind of feels like it should be now, because the death bracket is not
established.
Because the thing about it is, honestly, the death bracket worked.
It did. It definitely did.
It did its job. No one wants to do that anymore.
You're right.
So there you go. Okay.
Yeah, the Capcom Cup one was like that. It was just to get into a pool. Remember that?
Okay.
Okay, well, anyways, April 1st is coming up. Weird.
Yeah, it doesn't even really matter anymore. So.
Oh, I'm talking about the passage of time, not...
Oh, not that. Here comes this cool holiday,
So when I thought I was talking about the passage of time, and then you're just like, it doesn't even matter anymore. I was like, wow, James. Gosh.
The darkest episode of Ultra Chen Tuesday show. James Chen has given up.
Doesn't even matter anymore.
I'm just saying, who really cares about April Fool's?
No, you're right.
Yeah, okay. All right, AnimEvo. So this is the side tournament that runs at Evo every year. Not even run by Evo, but run by a bunch of guys, and it's really become its own official thing over there. And I don't know any story behind it, but I wouldn't be surprised if the guys at AnimEvo had direct contact with Evo staff to work stuff. And I know Wizard talked about having a side stream for the non-main games. So hopefully they actually just kind of have a stream dedicated to a lot of AnimEvo stuff.
I hope so, but there's a lot of games.
There's 19 games announced for it. It's like a Big E tournament, you know? It's literally
super cool.
But let's check out this list here. This is a cool list.
Announced on SDR last night, which I watched.
That's right. Yes.
Thumbs up.
Actually, let me do this really quick. So, guys, people haven't noticed, I'm trying new technology here right now, so I don't have to stare away. Melty Blood Actress Again, current code, is one of the games that's going to be there.
Makes sense.
Under Night in Birth, EXE Latest, or Late ST, is going to be there. Gundam Versus, Hokuto no Ken / Fist of the North Star, which is actually going to be played on a Thomas Wave Supergun.
Dang.
So they're playing it on the Supergun. Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus R, Kohime Enbu, King of Fighters 14, Samurai Showdown 5 Special, which is the one a lot of people say is actually really, really good.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Garu, Mark of the Wolves.
Okay.
Blaze Blue Central Fiction.
Makes sense.
Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
That's awesome.
Puyo Puyo Tetris.
What do you think about that?
I think that's great. Catherine, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo.
Wow.
On the CPS2 Supergun. So this is the true arcade version. This is not any rebalanced stuff. This is the true arcade version. So it'll be Ken versus 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 Ken. Yeah. It actually turned out Ken was way too good in that game.
Oh, for real?
Because he's the only one that builds gems in rows. So it was like red, yellow, green, or whatever like that. And that actually turned out to be the best because depending on the field, it would get divided up into weird different ways, right? Whereas Ryu was all columns, so no matter how your screen was built, he sucked.
I see.
If you want to know of a game where Ryu was low tier, let's talk about Puzzle Fighter, okay?
Okay.
And he basically killed himself because he would drop the red gem on the left column,
funny.
so you would just sit there and build nothing but red gems on column 2 and 3, and then as soon as he sent a big chunk of thing to you, he would just create the giant red gem on the left,
That's
and
really
he
funny.
would die. So, okay. Arcana Heart 3, Love Max 6 stars. Bishoju Senshi Sailor Moon S on the Super Nintendo. So that's the Super Nintendo fighting game.
Super Famicom
Fighting game. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters on the Super Nintendo. Let's go.
What I like about this is that Sailor Moon is on the Super Famicom. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters is on the Super Nintendo.
Right. I don't know if did the Sailor Moon fighting game come out in America? I don't even know.
I've never played it myself.
Yeah. Vampire Savior. And then Yatagarasu Attack on Cataclysm. So this is on PC. Same with Arcana Heart as well as Melty Blood Actress Again, current code. But that is a cool lineup of games. That is a really, really cool lineup of games. Obviously, there's stuff missing from there. Like I know the Marvel games are not there, but I guess they try to gear it so that AnimEvo is about games with like very anime characters and kind of.
Also, I know that Angelic is doing the Marvel stuff anyway.
Right.
So
exactly.
I mean, I think that AnimEvo didn't need to do it.
Right.
It's already being done. So.
Yeah, I don't even think Final Fantasy Dissidia qualifies for AnimEvo necessarily. I mean, though it should because their characters are pretty damn anime. But I'm sure there will be a side tournament. Actually, you know what? Square may even think about running their own event, so maybe they couldn't do it or something like that.
I wonder.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
But yeah, super cool lineup.
That's true. Ninja Turtles doesn't. Well, actually, they have that one character named like Asuka, and she's like super anime, right? So
I guess I don't know.
Oh, maybe not. Okay.
In any case, very cool lineup.
Yeah.
I'm really happy for all those scenes because a lot of people play these games in total. Maybe each individual game is not going to get that giant of an entrance, but in total, that's a lot of people who get to play games that they care about.
Yeah, and
which is that's what it is all about.
Right, and
really
that's
cool.
why, like, every time Evo announces their lineup and everyone's like, why is this not game? I mean, it's going to be at Evo. In some form or another, it's going to be at Evo. If you're a if you're a Tatsunoko versus Capcom fan, you're not going to get a bigger group of people to play Tatsunoko versus Capcom with you than at Evo, right? Sure. And you're going to have this tournament here, and it'll be fun. So, like, even if you don't play any of the main games at Evo, you can come in there and hang out and then just watch some good fighting game action all weekend long.
Yeah, just hang out and meet people and play games. Mm-hmm. Big shout-outs to people running it. That's really impressive. And, to sort of end the esports conversation we were having earlier, there are both things can coexist where there's like the big Evo is in the major hall, the big arena. It's definitely fancy. Like it's not like external esports, but it's like definitely the esports of the FGC for sure. That is there, but also at the same time you can go and play TMNT Tournament Fighters and Sailor Moon. Yep. That stuff can all coexist, I think, pretty well. Right. So I think this is super cool.
And again, one of the things that I've always said about the fighting game community, going back to that esports thing, the culture of the arcade, where even if I didn't like you, if you put your quarter up, you were allowed to play. Yeah. Like, no one would ever not let you play. We would try to beat your ass so that you would be discouraged and never come back. Yeah. But you were always allowed to play. And that culture of the fighting game community needs to maintain, and that's why these open tournaments and stuff like that are so important. And why I don't you should have the opportunity to be stuck in a pool with Daigo Umehara.
Yeah,
absolutely. You entered, he doesn't get to skip pools.
Right.
No one gets to skip it, and you might just play him first round. Like, that's the way it works. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so there you go.
Yeah, maybe you're going to beat Daigo. You never know. 16 seed beat a 1 seed.
Yeah, it's true.
March Madness.
That's right.